Alright fellas, I know you guys have been waiting on a CR80 episode for a couple weeks, and we was trying to finish a few loose end projects for 2018, including the 4-seater. As you guys seen, it is done. We have one more video coming out on it, and then it's forever off the channel. So that's what we was kind of doing after we started the CR80 project. We wanted to finish that Coleman go-kart that we gave to the little kid, and then we got that 4-seater done. So now it's time for two-stroke goodness. When we put the last episode out, someone was saying the butterfly clutch probably wasn't a good idea, that we need to put the motorcycle clutch, the standard lever, on the shifter, and that gives us one hand on the steering wheel at all times. And that made a lot of sense. I don't know why we didn't think of that, so that's what we're doing in this video. We're going to take that butterfly shifter off and go ahead and take the CR80 hand clutch off of the handlebars and slap on this go-kart. That's going to make it a lot safer, because I'm sure this thing's going to be stupid fast, and I would like to have my hands on the steering wheel as much as possible, of course. Also, we had to rob the aluminum gas tank that Brad Hill made us for Little Red off of Little Red's frame to use on this one. Brad Hill is sending us some more, but for now we're just going to have to use what we have. And if you want to get a custom aluminum gas tank or battery box made, Brad Hill's email is always in our video's description. You can email him, tell him what you got, and he can either help you come up with an idea, or he can take your idea and build from that. So make sure to email him. His prices are reasonable, and they're super high quality gas tanks. A while back when the CR80, when we was driving it as a trike, I wanted to try a different set of reeds. I know reeds wasn't the problem, but you can get a more linear power band out of a two-stroke by playing with the reeds. I know you can get like a V-force reed cage that basically lets you have more power in the low end where two-strokes normally lack. These Boys and Reeds was like a $30 purchase, and we're going to slap those in the reed cage today just to see if we can feel a difference in that from the stock reeds. The stock reeds actually looked really good, but these Boysons are like a 2-stage reed, so I think we'll get a little bit better power band out of these Boysons. I'm also going to be using blue Loctite on the reed screws just to make sure they don't back out and end up in the combustion chamber of the engine and mess up the piston. One of the reed screws, and I've ran into this problem a lot with carburetors, those Phillips head screws, a lot of people try to hammer them down in there and it's hard to back them back out, and one of them was stripped on this reed cage, probably from where whoever maintenance this bike before. It looked like it had some new reeds put in it when this engine was rebuilt. So I had to cut a slit with the Dremel in it. Like I said, I've had to do this before with carburetors, carburetor bolt screws, but just cut a slit with the Dremel and you can use a flathead and get that screw out when they're stuck in there. We also need a port to run our pulse pump. As you know, a two-stroke doesn't have any vacuum ports or anything, so what we're going to do is drill a hole in the neck port of the head on the actual block, and we're going to put a 1/4-inch barb in there so we can run that to our pulse pump and give our pulse pump a feed to pump some fuel. going to be using the Go Power Sports brake bleed kit. You can get these for relatively cheap, and you can basically back bleed the brakes. You can pump fluid through the master cylinder and out the bleeder screw instead of doing the standard pump it up, and break the bleeder screw out. And you can see it works really good. We've done this on all of our race car style brake systems. I normally do pump them with my foot later. I'll have someone sit on the cart, pump them up, and I'll go ahead and bleed them. But this will make sure we pump all that old fluid out of the brake master cylinder, because who knows how long it's been in there. It looks pretty rough. It's like a bluish color. So we can pump all that out, and then we should be able to rip on this thing. Alright, so I couldn't find, oh my gosh, I couldn't find the coolant that this takes, so we're just going to use this blue coolant from the pot stove. And then we got to put a pulse pump on it. And what else? Oh, and finish bleeding the brakes now that I have some help. So we'll let that gargle. Gurgle. So we're really close to riding this thing, and it feels great outside. It's not colder than the son of a gun. What else did we get today?
It's like what, 50 degrees you'd say?
Yeah, probably. Got some Lucas 2-stroke oil. Got it. Fuel shut off and a fuel filter. So now we just got a steel. No one had pulse pumps. We went to O'Reilly's, was trying to sell me a pulse pump for $48.99. I'm like, are you serious? How do you even? If you buy that, you are an idiot. That's crazy. So now no part stores had a pulse pump, so I might steal one off Little Red or something to use. But you can get pulse fuel pumps on GoPowersports.com. Discount code Redbeard. So we're gonna get these brakes bled. We're gonna hook up the pulse pump. What else was I saying? Is that it?
I think that's it. Look at her.
Well, we hope she's done.
We'll see.
You never know. You never know till you know.
The kickstart is a very small throw, so we'll see.
And the pulse pump, we got you can see the lines filling.
Yep.
Might take a minute. Yeah, where the handle is, I haven't modified it yet, but
if you twist it out to where you can kick it, it hits the tire after like one little click, so that's got to be addressed at a later date.
Alright, so we got the camera set up outside. We're going to try to roll start it with Lonnie sitting in it. Oh, that was close. That was close. Well, hold the clutch as soon as it starts. You know, okay, you're not.
Yeah.
Hold it. It's hard to get your mind wrapped around.
Yeah. Which it should be, because it's just like.
Ooh.
Woo! It's getting there.
It's almost there. Ready to pop it? Pop it. Alright, so she runs, but we're having a fuel issue. We're dumping fuel. Okay, so he's spitting fuel out the overflow on our carb, and that was due to the pulse pump pushing so much fuel to the carb couldn't consume it, and it was basically just blowing right past the float. So we found a video. The channel was called King Oz is Back, and he had the exact problem that we had, and he showed us how to fix it. And I know people's going to say this is wrong, but if it works, it works, so we're happy with it. The video will be linked in the description of the video. So we're going to show you how we did his fix, and we're about to try it out and see if it worked. Alright, Lonnie's on this hog.
So we got the gas cap cracked so it'll vent out the gas cap, you know, the pressure of the tank. We put a T in. This is the outlet coming out of the fuel pump to the carb. We put a T to make a return, so to push any unneeded gas back into the tank. Then we put a fuel shutoff here, which we needed anyways, and we can crack it open as much as we need until we don't get that spitting and stuff. We need to zip tie that out of the way so it doesn't grab on our throttle. I don't think it will anyways. But so now we're going to try to start again. I got that cracked open just a little bit, and if it pours we can just, you know, adjust on it. But you ready?
I'm ready.
So we are roll starting it because that's the best way to start this thing. It fires up really easy.
Yeah.
Pop. Pop. Okay. Clutch needs adjusted, and then it started revving high right then. I had to place the kill switch to make it idle down, like kind of kill a little bit and let it grab up. It's mean though.
There's oil coming out the overflow too through here.
Full. Oh yeah, I'm sure this engine's clock different than on that dirt bike.
Yeah, I'm sure it's just a little bit full.
And this hasn't been jetted to compensate for the open air filter and the boys and reeds. revving up and dying on me, but she freaking ripped. I tried to feather it. I tried to feather it and it wouldn't do nothing. We can carry it from the rest of the way. It has to be carb.
Yeah, I think it's carb, just a throttle sticking once it revs up.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was like we get it to idle down as soon as I'd touch it. It's freaking stupid. Like, there's no need to have something this fast. I want a foot clutch bad, though. I wish I had a foot clutch.
The more you rode it, though, you get used to it.
Yeah, it's hard to get used to grabbing that. Because I just want to blast on it and hold on. And then I don't like, you know, letting it just...
Well, guys, I hope you liked today's video. Let us know what you thought of the shifter cart in the comment section below. It does need some fine tuning on the shifter, the clutch, and we also ordered a pack of jets to play with that car, because I know running an open air filter in that Boys and Reed does change the jetting some. So we need to adjust that out, and we're going to make a different linkage for that Kickstarter so we can start it without rolling it off. I don't want to have to roll it off every time. It's annoying, especially if something happens and it dies on us, then we're sitting there having to rehook something up to it and pull this off. So let's know what you think. Make sure to check out the links in the description of the video, where you can find every part that we used on this shifter cart from Go Power Sports, and also that gas tank from Brad Hill. Make sure to use that discount code Redbeard on Go Power Sports if you're using anything you see in the video. It does help us to continue to do these videos. But yeah, let's know what you think. It's ridiculously fast. I hope that airstrip local to us will let us ride. We're going to contact them, see if they'll let us do a top speed run, because please don't do this stuff at home. It was super dangerous riding on the road like that. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Until next time, we love you and God bless. Redbeard's Garage is powered by GoPowersports.com. Go Power Sports has a huge amount of awesome go-kart and mini bike parts, and when making your purchase, use the Redbeard discount code in the upper right-hand corner of your shopping cart to grab yourself a sweet deal. Hit that subscribe button and make sure the notification bell is on so you'll never miss another episode, and go check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Pinterest to stay up to date with the channel. Guys, always come back to Redbeard's Garage. I'm out.